Very heartbreaking. AGT winner Kodi Lee fans didn't know the untold pain behind his smile. In a world that often judges by what it can see, there lived a boy who could see everything through the music in his soul. Long before the standing ovations and the golden confetti, Kodi Lee lived in a realm of profound silence and sensory complexity. Born with optic nerve hypoplasia and later diagnosed with autism, Kodi Lee faced a reality that most cannot begin to comprehend. From his earliest days, the world was a chaotic place of sounds and sensations that felt overwhelming. According to various media reports and family interviews, the childhood of Kodi Lee was marked by an invisible wall. While other children played and spoke, Kodi Lee struggled to communicate his simplest needs. There was a deep, silent ache in those early years, the frustration of a brilliant mind trapped behind a curtain of darkness and a nervous system that felt like it was constantly under fire. The struggle for Kodi Lee was not just physical. It was a battle for his very identity. In a society that often overlooks those who are different, Kodi Lee lived with the weight of being misunderstood. According to various media sources, there were countless moments of rejection where the world told Kodi Lee what he could not do. People saw the disability before they saw the person. This was a time of immense pressure for the family as well, as they searched for a way to unlock the world for Kodi Lee. The fear was constant, a fear that Kodi Lee would spend his life isolated, unheard, and unable to find his place in a world that moves so fast. This period was defined by a quiet, persistent struggle to find a single spark of hope in a landscape that seemed cold and indifferent. That spark was found in a piano. When Kodi Lee touched the keys, the chaos of the world finally began to make sense. But the journey from a private sanctuary to a public stage was paved with incredible hardship. The training was not just musical. It was an emotional and physical marathon. According to verified reports from his mother, Tina Lee, Kodi Lee had to work 10 times harder than any average performer to manage his anxieties and sensory triggers. There were days of bone-deep fatigue where the mental toll of trying to process a world he could not see became almost unbearable. According to various media sources, there were moments behind the scenes where Kodi Lee faced such intense sensory overload that he was on the verge of breaking down. The uncertainty of the future loomed large. Would people laugh? Would they pity him? Or would they truly hear him? The audition for America's Got Talent was a moment of peak emotional tension. As Kodi Lee walked onto the stage, guided by his mother, the room was filled with a mix of curiosity and low expectations. But the second Kodi Lee began to sing, the air in the room changed. It was not just a performance. It was a revelation. Yet, even with that historic success, the path remained difficult. Success brought its own kind of pressure. According to various media sources, the sudden transition to global fame was a massive adjustment for Kodi Lee. The bright lights, the loud crowds, and the endless demands of a public life could have easily crushed him. Verified interviews suggest that Kodi Lee had to navigate a delicate balance between his blossoming career and his need for a safe, quiet space to decompress. There were times when the burnout was real, where the effort to stay present in a demanding industry felt like an impossible mountain to climb. Despite the fame, Kodi Lee has never lost his profound humility. The reason people across the globe feel such an intense connection to Kodi Lee is not just because of his musical genius, but because of his pure, unfiltered humanity. Kodi Lee does not perform for ego. He performs for the sheer love of the sound. His joy is infectious because it is real. He has shown the world that being different is not a limitation, but a different way of being extraordinary. According to verified accounts from those who work with him, Kodi Lee treats every person he encounters with a gentle, joyful sincerity. He has become a symbol of hope for millions of families who face similar challenges, proving that the human spirit has no boundaries when it is fueled by love and music. His professional achievements are nothing short of legendary. According to verified industry records, Kodi Lee became the winner of America's Got Talent Season 14, earning the first golden buzzer of the season and capturing the hearts of millions. He later returned for America's Got Talent, All-Stars, continuing to prove that his talent was not a one-time miracle, but a sustained mastery of his craft. According to various media sources, Kodi Lee has performed at some of the most prestigious venues in the world, and his net worth has grown significantly through his residency in Las Vegas and various television appearances. However, for Kodi Lee, the greatest reward remains the music itself. He continues to learn new songs with a speed that defies logic, possessing a musical memory that allows him to recall thousands of pieces perfectly. As Kodi Lee looks toward the future, his goals are as simple and profound as his music. He dreams of continuing to share his gift with the world, bridging the gap between those with disabilities and the rest of society. He wants to be a performer who is remembered not for his struggle, but for his contribution to the world of art. According to various media reports, Kodi Lee is constantly working on original music, seeking to find his own unique voice as a songwriter. His journey is about becoming a fully realized artist who can stand on his own merits, independent of the labels the world tries to place on him. There is a documented, deeply moving aspect of his life that involves his relationship with his family. Kodi Lee is never truly alone. His mother, Tina, has been the voice for his silent years and the strength for his public ones. Their bond is a testament to the power of unconditional support. It is a reminder that no one reaches the stars by themselves. According to various media sources, the way Kodi Lee looks toward his mother for reassurance is one of the most human and touching sights in modern entertainment. It reminds us that behind every great talent is a story of sacrifice and a heart that refused to give up. The journey of Kodi Lee is a masterclass in the power of resilience. It is the story of a boy who was born into darkness but found a way to become a light for the entire world. He survived the rejection of those who could not see his potential, the pain of sensory overload, and the fear of a world that didn't have a place for him. He did it by holding on to the one thing that never lied to him: the music. To look at Kodi Lee today is to see the triumph of the soul over circumstance. There is a deep, heavy respect that settles over us when we realize the sheer courage it takes for him to step onto a stage every single time. As we reach the conclusion of his story so far, the room feels a little quieter, a little more sacred. Kodi Lee is no longer the boy who was trapped in silence. He is a man who speaks to the hearts of humanity through 88 keys and a voice that sounds like it was touched by something divine. There is no need for dramatic applause at this moment. Instead, there is a silent, profound bow of gratitude for his existence. Kodi Lee teaches us that the most important things in life are not seen with the eyes, but felt with the heart. In the stillness, we feel an unshakable respect for a man who turned his struggle into a symphony and his fear into a song of hope. Kodi Lee is a reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is always a melody waiting to be found, if only we have the courage to listen.